Man, JT done dropped it. Brian Flores may be possibly the next head coach of the
And you got to
Pittsburgh
remember,
Steelers, brother.
when we hired Tomlin, which is just a small fact, he was the defense coordinator in Minnesota.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brian Flores young, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brian Flores well respected among the players and the ownership in Steelers locker room. So, I mean, we don't do this often. So we looking for a young coach. You know what I'm saying? People keep talking about Signetti from college. But let me tell you something about that college coach stuff. Name me one college coach who
I
done
can't
had
name
success
him.
in the NFL.
Well, Pete Carroll came from
Pete Carroll.
Bet. Say
Pete Carroll.
success.
Pete
won a
Carroll won a
championship.
Super
he was
Bowl.
in the NFL
Yeah,
prior going to
Jimmy
college,
Johnson. Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Jimmy-
was. That's what I'm saying. He was in the NFL before he went to college. I'm talking about a straight college coach coming from
Nick
college,
Saban
straight
struggled at the
college.
Miami
Jimmy
Dolphins.
Johnson.
NFL.
Jimmy Johnson with the best team ever.
And with Jimmy Johnson to be the only one I could think of.
Yeah.
And you talking about one in the history of NFL?
Shoot, Nick Saban couldn't
that's
even do it,
something that's
man, in Miami Dolphins.
hard to do.
Yeah.
Right. Nick Saban fair. You know what I mean? But I just don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I like Signetti, but Signetti's 60 years old. We ain't looking for no 60-year-old coach where we're going to be having to find another one in the next few years. Y'all know how we
He
get
didn't
down.
scare
We looking for
Indiana,
the next
boy.
20-year tenure.
Yeah. True. Because Pittsburgh
Yeah,
will
he better stay.
keep a head coach, and they will be tenured before they drop. Because I think they've only had 4 since
Yeah,
1960 something.
Yeah.
Is that right?
But hold on. Let me ask something real quick. Now, I know we're just talking in jest or whatever, but they're not keeping terrible coaches. They're giving them the opportunity to win, and they're winning. So you know what I mean? Like
That's
if
a good
Tomlin
point. That's what
if Tomlin goes somewhere else, he's still going to win. You know what I mean? So it ain't like they kept him just because, you know what I'm saying, they didn't want to get rid of him. No, I mean, he underachieved, or I would say he overachieved a lot with those teams. Now, the playoffs came, he didn't do well, but when you got Mason Rudolph, you got Kenny Pickett, I think we talked about this. You got all these quarterbacks that's not great quarterbacks. He's still Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, I was calling Westbrook. But like they get to the playoffs every year. And I'm not saying that like they in the same division as, you know, like whoever performs, you know, like the great divisions in the NFL. But still, that counts for something every year, bringing anybody.
Yeah.
He brought Aaron Rodgers to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I mean, we had Duck Hodges, man, and that's a good point. And see, and that's the thing, man. That's like a double-edged sword. You know, being mediocre in football is not a good place to be, because when you're trying to change, when you lose a franchise quarterback, you need to have a top 5 pick in the next coming years. By him being, you know, not having to lose a season,
Hard to get that pick.
you know, getting the most out of these players, and I say drag. Yeah, we picked in 21. You know what I'm saying? Even picking 21 in the first round, that the likelihood that pick would be a star is very low. You know what I'm saying?
Let me add this. Guess who wanted to draft Lamar Jackson, but was told to draft, was it Mitchell Trubisky? Is that who y'all drafted?
Trubisky,
or was it
Carolina?
Was that the same? They were drafted in the same. Yeah. So he wanted to draft Lamar Jackson. He got shot down. You know what I'm saying?
Trubisky.
Oh, he was
Trubisky was drafted by the Bears.
I know.
Kenny Pickett?
Yeah. Bears.
No.
Oh, well, Tomlin.
When Lamar Jackson.
They came out.
We still had Big Ben when Lamar Jackson was there, and they didn't want to upset Ben.
Right. I got you. But he wanted to draft Lamar Jackson. I'm just saying, like, he didn't have total control of that organization. Again, of course he had input, but he wasn't running the whole organization. So again, it goes back to, if he would have gotten a quarterback that was a better quarterback than the ones that he got, then maybe he would get more credit, or maybe he'd have more success in the postseason. But he got a lot of credit.